Alright folks, I have decided that I wanted to play the PlayStation 1 version of Tekken. And we're starting obviously with this loading mini-game of Galaga? Yeah, Galaga. That's what it says over there in the corner. I could never remember which one's Galaga and which one's Galaxian. But it says Galaga over there in Japanese on the corner, so that's what it is. You can unlock, I think it's a Devil Kazuya through this mode if you... Yeah, perfect. Whoa, that's loud. See, this is... obviously the first Tekken on PlayStation 1. The only, port, or conversion, I suppose, of the game. Like, you could get the, I think there was a Namco 50th anniversary PlayStation 2 disc that let you play the arcade version, but that wasn't like a fully made conversion like this is. So, this is the only thing it was converted to. And, again, you could pick up the PS1 version for your PS3 or whatever emulation, but that's about it. This version allows you to just making sure all my settings are correct and saving them up. This version allows you to play as the mini bosses and include Heihachi as well. And some of these scenes are supposed to have music and it's not playing for some reason. I don't know why. In fact, all of this part. My PlayStation emulators, I guess, don't like it. And I've tried several. And, as you heard in other previous games, it's just something that happens. And I don't know why. It's mostly the 3D games, too. Because I seem to remember it being okay in Digimon Rumble Arena. Ugh. You lose. Continue. Now see, Michelle was kind of my main in the earliest versions of the game. But I didn't really hit my stride in playability until Julia was introduced. And sadly, she's been absent in Tekken 8, which is why I haven't even tried it yet. You win. And Tekken Tag 2, her JC form, was different enough to where I couldn't play her very well. Like, something was off about her, but then again, that entire game felt off to me. Like, personally. And then she was late DLC in Tekken 7, and now so far, we're on about halfway through Season 2 with only one returning character. One returning character for the this season. Final round. I mean, Fakamuran was revealed recently, but there's one more after him, and then a new character. So, I'm hoping it's Julia, but, Tekken 8 has such a weird roster thing going on, like, so many of the Tekken 7 newcomers aren't in it. You win. And the two that have been added as DLC were DLC in Tekken 7. Round. Fight. Ugh. I'm fighting allergies right now, so this is a pain in the ass, more so than usual, but I figured I'd do it before it starts getting to be summer and it's hotter than it has been, and I have to have the fan blowing pretty much all night. Oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be for a hit against Jack. Jack usually kicks my ass. I guess, if I remember right, in fact, that's, I don't remember if that was discussed in the arcade version video. Kazuya is kind of my backup main for this game. Ah, son of a bitch.
KO. You lose. Final round. Fight.
I definitely prefer Michelle's costume for Tekken Tag 2. It doesn't look as stereotypical as this, even though she's got them thighs on display. And, you know, Julia's, you know, Tekken 4 and Tekken 7 costumes are my preference there too for her. Like, I couldn't even play Julia very well in Tekken or Street Fighter Cross Tekken because, you know, that entire game didn't play it like a Tekken game. So I mostly just stuck with my Street Fighter 3 and 4 mains, Dudley and Elena, which, you know, I could have on a tag team, strangely enough. And that way I could have Team Fists and Feet. And I'm just glad they're bringing Elena back for Street Fighter 6 after both she and Dudley's... Fuck. Maybe I should stop jabbering. She and Dudley sat out 5.
You win.
See, I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm distracted by my own chattering. I would have thought Yoshimitsu was the one that you'd fight Kunimitsu as. They have a connection together. It's funny because Kunimitsu was pretty much male-coded in the first game. And, you know, has a masculine sounding voice and also, you know, doesn't have her bazongas on display like she does in the later games. In fact, if I remember right, it's the eventual director of the Tekken series, Katsuhiro Harada, that voices Kunimitsu in this. Along with a few other characters like Yoshimitsu himself and Law.
You continue.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm faring poorly because I'm distracted or just because your boy is bad at video games. Like, how am I turning 40 and been playing games, like, since I was able to hold a controller and still not good at this? Like, what the hell?
Final round. KO. You
Balls.
continue. Final round. Fight. KO. You lose.
Holy shit, that was worse.
Final round. Fight. KO. You lose. Continue.
Yeah. Eat my balls.
Final round. Fight. You lose. Continue.
I can't stop now.
Final round. Fight.
Not the last fucking boss.
KO. You lose. Continue. Final round. Fight. Perfect.
Couldn't even get a throw in. Perfect. Jesus Christ.
Final round. Fight.
Ah! I don't remember him having a throw like that before.
You lose. Continue.
Like in any of the other games either, I mean.
Final round. Fight.
I was gonna say, maybe I can just cheap him out like that. But his kicks take so much damage, Jesus. And I know final bosses aren't supposed to be easy. Ah, finally. No, they're not supposed to be easy, but... Damn. Fiendom. See, Harada wasn't even the director and main designer of the first two games. He's just so synonymous with this series now. Aw, and me. Keep forgetting that I usually put in Kumite Corner's initials instead of my own in, videos, so sometimes I get confused. There I am. 6 minutes and 18 seconds and some odd. Alright, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day and or night.